how's it going and welcome to the Guitar Effect. My name's Rob. Today we're going to be taking a look at a really cool old distortion box by Lovepedal. It's right from the very beginning of their boutique building career, I guess. But before we do, I'll ask you to please like and subscribe so you can be kept up to date with everything we're doing, and also to hit the notifications bell so that you'll get notified every time we put out a new video. So yeah, here it is, the Lovepedal Superlead. This is Lovepedal's answer to a Marshall in the box tone, and specifically it's a late 60s, early 70s Plexi Superlead. And let's have a listen to it. So yeah, pretty cool sounding pedal. One thing I really like about this before we get into the actual sounds, I've probably had maybe 3 or 4 different Marshall in a box pedals since I've been playing guitar. I've come across them of varying different price points and stuff, and ones that pertain to be Plexi type pedals like the Carl Martin Plexi Tone, for example. And they all do a really good job, but I find at higher gain volumes the compression always seems to go more into a JCM 800 kind of thing. So you get that super tight bottom end and very compressed, chuggy kind of tone. And this is different. This genuinely does have a vintage Marshall sort of, it does compress when you get into higher gain, but in a different sort of more vintagey kind of way. The frequency spectrum stays kind of broad and it can become unruly in that respect. So it's kind of good at certain things and not good at other things. So just to go through the controls, there's a drive knob, which controls the amount of drive. There's a level knob, which is the output volume, which has a bit of volume to it and can kick the front end of your amp. There's a tone knob, which is basically the brightness control, and then there's this mid switch. So even with the mid switch off, it's still quite a mid heavy pedal, and then when you kick this on, it really gets a mid punch, almost like putting a tube screamer in front of it or something. So yeah, really cool pedal, unusual, hard to find now, unfortunately. Before I made this video, I went and looked on Reverb, and there isn't one on Reverb at the moment, but they did come up from time to time, and they're not that expensive either, so check it out. Okay, so for sounds, I'm going to play humbucker and a single coil guitar, just really quickly, just do quick demos of both. I'm playing the Gretsch, Electromatic Gretsch, made in China, Jet, with Bigsby, and these are Fidelitron kind of Filtertron-y humbuckers, and they're quite bright. So here is the pedal on, going through the clean channel of the Cox Studio Tone 20. I'll just bypass the pedal to show you what it sounds like. Here is the amp. So there's no effects at all. The amp reverb is in play at 50%. There's no delay or anything. I'm just going straight into the pedal, into the front of the amp on the clean channel with the volume at 6 on the clean channel out of 10, obviously. You can hear it's quite a bright guitar compared to a Les Paul. I'm just going to slightly adjust this pedal. Yeah, so here is the Superlead. So as you can hear, with the gain set basically at noon and the volume pushing the amp, so the amp is on the verge of breakup already, and this is where I find this pedal works best. The amp is on the verge of breakup already. Also, it's a Marshall style amp. The level is just past unity and the tone's up quite high. The mids are off in this instance, and this is what the pedal sounds like. So quite aggressive. I can roll back my volume knob. I don't think this pedal works particularly great rolling back the volume. I think it's best when it's on full tilt. So I can back the gain off on the pedal to say 1/4. Maybe for kind of probably not enough gain for that. On the neck pickup for kind of clean bluesy stuff. It's not horrible, but it's not what I'd use this pedal for. It's all about back pickup with the gain at least half for heavy, aggressive stuff. So here is the back pickup again with the gain at half. For me with humbuckers, that's kind of the sweet. Okay, and I can roll the gain up a bit higher. For me, it starts to implode a little bit there, the bass. Well, the bass is still fairly tight. I think it's better with the gain back here. I think with the amp, pushing the amp slightly, you get a really pleasing high gain tone out of it. And it is quite dynamic to pick texture actually. So yeah, with humbuckers, I think it has a really nice high gain sound. I'll just show you what happens when you push the mids with humbuckers. So to me, it's like you're cocking a wah pedal. It might be with the Strat, actually it has more of a cocked wah pedal. I think it gets just really heavy there. Also with this guitar, it's quite a pleasing sound. Yeah, cool. Totally different sound. Much more mid-heavy and less fizzy. Okay, let's have a listen to a Strat. Okay, so I've grabbed my Strat. I haven't changed the settings on the pedal. I've left the tone where it's at. I think the tone works great for both guitars. And it's rolled on my neck volume, neck pickup. So here it is. I think for that Hendrixy bluesy thing. So does that reasonably well, I think. For the humbucker on the back. Yeah, this is where randomly you just get this cocked wah sound. So I think for the kind of where it's best at home, that is an interesting thing. Not particularly useful unless you want to have it for that specific effect. I think neck pickup Strat for bluesy kind of tones. Does a reasonable job. So yeah, I'll just put the mids on the Strat. I don't think this is a particularly pleasing sound. Maybe on the back. You're taking your cocked wah and amplifying the cocked part of it. On the neck. It takes on a kind of a tube screamer, I think. Anyway, I'm waffling. So yeah, that's how it sounds. So there you go. The Lovepedal Superlead, a really old, cool, unusual and rare Lovepedal distortion box. So, hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. I've been Rob. You've been watching The Guitar Effect. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you again soon in another video.